Hi everyone, welcome back to Snapdazzle. I'm Iman and today I'm going to show you 3 masking tricks in Lightroom that many people don't know but professionals use all the time. So let's start. Here's a photo of a lighthouse I took. I need to adjust the lighting on the lighthouse right here to make it pop up and be more like a 3D. How to do that? So we need to select the lighthouse first. So I'm going to do that by selecting objects. It's going to give us the brush to paint over the object we want to select, and the system will take a second to know what is the subject in right here, and boom, it selected the lighthouse. But with this mask, if I adjust the exposure here, for example, it will adjust it to the whole mask, to everything on the lighthouse. But I want to control more for this part to be more bright and this part to be more dark. How we're going to do that? This is the trick number 1, which is the intersect mask. So right here we're going to right click on the mask itself and come here on the intersect mask with. It's going to give us a lot of options. We're going to use the linear gradient. I am going to drag the linear gradient right here to get the bright part of the lighthouse and adjust the exposure just a little bit. Maybe a little bit of shadows and get the mask like that. So far so good. So let's see before and this is after. Right now the other part, I want this part to be dark, but before we're doing this, I don't want to affect this with the brightness so hard like that. So I'm going to press on the mask right here and subtract from the mask with the brush. I'm going to subtract this part. I don't want it to be affected by the light and the exposure we did right here. So far so good. Let's add another mask for the lighthouse. Just right click and duplicate mask 1. For the second mask, I'm going to delete the mask first for the second mask here and do another intersect mask with linear gradient and select the other part and reduce the exposure a little bit, slightly, just like that. So to know the effect, the overall effect on this intersect mask, we're going to see this is before and this is after. So basically, intersect mask is a mask inside a mask. The second trick is using the color range mask. So let's say in this photograph we want to change the color of only this reddish frame right here. We don't want to change the color of the other frames or the orange or anything in the entire photograph. We just want to change the color of this specific frame. So how to achieve that on Lightroom? Let's make a normal brush mask right here and paint over the frame, the entire window. After that, we use the intersect mask by right click on the mask and choose the intersect mask with and choose the color range. We're going to click on a clear color on the window. Let's say this one. So it already chooses the color, the exact color we want to change. We can come here in the hue slide and change to whatever color. I just want it to be green. Yes, this is perfect. But as we see here, let's just zoom in. As we see here, it changes the color of the orange wall here. We need to reduce that. So in order to achieve that, we need to go to refine right here and reduce the effect of the color of the surroundings like that. Perfect. So let's see the difference. Here is before and after. It only affected this frame and it didn't affect anything in the entire photograph by the color range mask. Let's give another example here. I need to change the color of this building, the yellow building. So we don't need to go to intersect mask and paint over the building with the brush tool. We don't need to do that. We're going to go directly to the mask and choose the color range here. And I'm going to select the color of the building, going to give me the color in here, and I'm going to change the color of the building. Let's say make it pink. So it looks so girlish and it looks so pretty good. And we can refine the result to make it affect only the building. Just reduce the refine here, refine tool, and let's see before, after, before, after by only color range masking tool. Our last track for today is the auto range with the brush tool. Let's say I need to select only this part of the mask and I need to give it just a little sense of contrast or something, and select brush right here and try to paint over it. It will go to the sky around it. It will not be accurate. And to see that, we can do anything right here in the adjustments, and we can see that it affects also the sky around it. So in order to avoid that, we're going to select the brush tool and we're going to activate the auto mask right here. The auto mask keeps the selection inside the edges of the subject we need to select. It doesn't affect the sky around it. Just like that. Can reduce the size and complete right here. That's great. And we can just give it whatever we want, the contrast effect, just a little bit of whites or highlights or whatever. And we can select another brush mask here and try to select this with the auto mask on, and it keeps the masking inside the limits of the subject we want. Doesn't affect anything around it, and we can do any adjustments we want. Of course, I'm not going to do that, but just show you that the selection is inside the subject we wanted to. So it's a magic trick. It's only one click, but it really helps our brush tool mask. So these were 3 masking tricks in Lightroom that can really improve your editing. Thank you so much for watching, and if you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to Snap Dazzle, and see you in the next video.